This was 100% a setup. And I'm kind of upset at these two. Gail, and I'm not sure what this guy's name is. They brought Ta-Nehisi Coates to talk about his book on CBS Morning, and then they allowed this man to completely flip the script.
And I have to say, when I read the book, I imagine if I took your name out of it, took away the awards and the acclaim, took the cover off the book, the publishing house goes away, the content of that section would not be out of place in the backpack of an extremist.
It is such a disgusting insinuation to say that this man who writes from the perspective of oppressed people from firsthand experiences and things that he sees is somehow an extremist. This is the face of, oh shit, they set me up. But he had the perfect response to what that man said. And I'm going to play the whole thing so that you guys can get the full context of it.
Why leave out that Israel deals with terror groups that want to eliminate it? Why not detail anything of the first and the second intifada, the cafe bombings, the bus bombings, the little kids blown to bits? And is it because you just don't believe that Israel, in any condition, has a right to exist?
Well, I would say the perspective that you just outlined, there is no shortage of that perspective in American media. That's the first thing I would say.
He said your opinion is average.
I am most concerned always with those who don't have a voice, with those who don't have the ability to talk. I have asked repeatedly in my interviews whether there is a single network, mainstream organization in America with a Palestinian American bureau chief or correspondent who actually has a voice to articulate their part of the world. I've been a reporter for 20 years. The reporters of those who believe more sympathetically about Israel and its right to exist don't have a problem getting their voice out.
He said your opinion is average and your voice has been heard. I love it. I'm really upset though that these two didn't chime in, because it was clear as day that this man had a hidden agenda in asking Ta-Nehisi Coates the questions. Tony DeCopel, the man that was asking the questions to Ta-Nehisi Coates, has children and an ex-wife that live in that country. So he has a stake in the status quo and keeping the status quo of what's going on there. So even from the perspective of him asking those questions, they were extremely biased, whether he understood what Ta-Nehisi Coates was saying in the book or not. I'm going to go use my Audible point and buy this book because now I have to read it. If you made it this far, go follow my podcast on Spotify. I'm 2 followers away from being at 500 followers. Thanks.